Wasn't nothing good to write home about. We managed it. Cameroon is in Central African Republic. Please, we are here to launch the supporters tour package. If you cannot afford it, don't come to Cameroon to embarrass us. Rule number 1. Rule number 2, this football is being run by international organizations. CAF, they regulate us. This is not about Mina Salomon. This is about playing by the rules of the game. Meaning, if we're going to Cameroon, we don't have any right to stop any Sierra Leonean from printing whatever you want to print. It's your right. We are all Sierra Leoneans. But what we can say is, don't do anything that has to do with SLFA and Umbro. The reason being, when we get to Cameroon, you are just a Sierra Leonean. But when they want to brand you, they start looking far beyond you. Sierra Leoneans don't abide. It's embarrassing. We will be embarrassing the man who puts his money. We will be embarrassing decent Sierra Leoneans, and I wouldn't want to be part of it. And so, if you want jerseys from the established or recognized or authentic jerseys to go support what will be happening in Cameroon, is simple. When we started, our prices were high. But with the intervention of Africell and the Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, they told us, gentlemen, no, we know what you guys are paying to get these jerseys, but if we are going to support you, it has to be a price that every Sierra Leonean can afford. It's beautiful, don't it? And so, if you can afford authentic jersey, if you can afford to support, SLFA is just the implementing body of the sports wing. The Ministry of Sports, they are policy makers. The NSA, they supervise what we do. We run football. And if you want to know how to get it right, and if you want to know how you can get to Yaoundé, to Douala, and get taken care of, if something goes wrong, they contact us that a Sierra Leonean is over there, then I expect you to do the right thing. We have no right to stop any Sierra Leonean from doing what they want to do. That is not our mandate. But our mandate is explicit, because we run football. Do not print any jersey carrying SLFA. Do not print any jersey carrying Umbro, because these are our official sponsors that we have obligations to, and CAF recognizes that one. So if you go to Cameroon in whatever jerseys you want, that's your business. That's fine. But what I will advise you, whatever Africell have said, whatever Sierra Leone Commercial Bank have said, if we have to reconsider, we'll reconsider. Finally, we are launching a supporters tour package. I know for a fact in Sierra Leone, we all like shortcuts. But my teacher once told me that shortcuts are often wrong cuts. Where you want to take shortcuts, now God tell for them. We've had several meetings. I am not advertising, but I'm saying, because we are part of this, we are obliged to answer questions from whatever comes out of this. And that is straightforward. And so, if you have people who wants to go to Douala to support Leone Stars. That will be, in a moment, that will be the official website. When you go there, we will take care of you. We will not be taking advantage of His Excellency the President because he loves football. But we are building a system that secures Sierra Leoneans in Cameroon. And so, I will let you know, if you want to go to Cameroon, the website will be up, and follow the trend. My name is Thomas Daddy Brima. I'm in African Nations Corp. And I don't talk because I want to talk. I am going to make Sierra Leone happy. I will make His Excellency proud. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Thomas Daddy Brima. You can tell that that's a man that is passionate about football and also wants to succeed. Thank you very much. We're going to move as fast as we possibly can now. We're getting to the moment where His Excellency will be launching the AFCON tour. But before we get to that, would like to invite Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Put your hands together, you can do better. She needs little or no introduction. You all know her, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Mother of the Nation, Mrs. Fatima Marabio.
Good evening, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, retired Brigadier Julius Marabio, my dearest husband, honorable ministers here present, the President of the Sierra Leone Football Association, Daddy Brima, my dear brother, friends and fans of the Sierra Leone Football Association. You know, as they were calling the names of the 1994-96 footballers, I was smiling and going crazy because we were those kids that were dancing and jumping when they were playing. And it's so good to see all of you here today. And I wanted to say thank you for serving our nation diligently. I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate again my brother, John Kissa, for being the silent warrior who has taken us to Cameroon. And I believe with his tenacity, he is going to do us proud with the support and the guidance of Daddy Brima and the Honorable Minister of Sport. Today we're here to celebrate something that is so unique about our country, Sierra Leone, football. Sierra Leone, we have two things that actually take away politics in our midst. One of them is football and the other one is religion. When we go into our churches and we go into our mosques, we don't ask the person next to us, are you of APC or SLPP? When we go and watch our football, we don't ask the person next to us, what's the color of your party? Because we're there as one people supporting our teams. And what is beautiful about our home, I know you all know, and please don't laugh, that His Excellency supports Manchester United. Our son supports Chelsea, and I support the great Arsenal. And when the local teams are playing, if there's football in Sierra Leone, I'm not going to say which team His Excellency supports because he is father of the nation. Even though I'm a mother of the nation, I have to have children that I also dearly love. So when Easter Lions is playing, I'm jumping like, yeah. When Diamond Star is playing, I'm going, that's it. And when Ball Rangers or Cambo Eagles are playing, I'm like, what's my business? But then I'll be watching His Excellency's face, especially when Ball Rangers lose the game. That is how unique our house is. We don't support the same team, but we live in a house with peace and harmony. And when they beat Manchester United, I'll be dancing the whole day, whole night, because I know His Excellency is going to be pissed. But we are going to Cameroon as one nation. We are going to Cameroon as Sierra Leoneans. Like Daddy said, whatever we do, we have to come back from Cameroon as a proud nation, not as a divided nation, but as a united nation. We are going to Cameroon to show these people that Sierra Leone is growing and is growing under the leadership of His Excellency. I don't know why every time he comes, something changes about football, but we know that key that you have, please keep opening the doors, because we want to come back as not only people who goes through Cameroon to represent Sierra Leone, but we want to come with a trophy, because we know you don't smile nor do you laugh. But we know with that trophy, you'll be smiling and you'll be laughing. I want to say to Sierra Leoneans, if you're going to somebody else's country, remember there is the rules and regulations in someone's country. When you go there, you follow that rules and regulations. Now, the safest way to get to Cameroon is what His Excellency is going to launch here today. With this, when you register with this supporters tour group, and you know that now you are protected by them, they are obliged to take care of you because that is what you're paid for. They're obliged to provide you with your jersey because that's what you paid for. And when you're there, your feeding and accommodation will be taken care of because you've already paid for that. Don't leave here and go to Cameroon and begin saying, "Me man, boy, no sabi me." That's not fair, because you'll be putting unnecessary pressure on the organizers, especially people from Sierra Leone. Please do the right thing, because by doing the right thing, you will allow our boys to go there and excel. Every team deserves to have supporters, and that's what they're trying to do here. Get as many support as possible for our guys in Cameroon and make them deliver. So when they are coming, they are not coming alone, but they are coming with their nation behind them. Wherever we will be, I know for sure that His Excellency will be rooting for every game, every move we make. I don't know whether he's going to be working every day, and especially when Sierra Leone is playing. If you don't know, he's not smiling right now because he just came out of the plane. He actually just flew in from Nigeria straight to this place. If Namibia invites him for other things, you know, for Kamo. But we're not football. Mr. President, thank you for taking your time and making sure you're here on time to be with us here to celebrate the greatest sport on earth, football. Thank you so very much, and thank you all for coming.
All right, one, two. All right, thank you very much, Her Excellency, for that statement. We're moving on as fast as, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned earlier, but I want to make a few announcements. Right there by your left, my right, there is a table there with the original Leone Stars jerseys. You could get a jersey for yourself. If you go to the table, you get to know the price. It's between 300 and 400,000 Leones. But if you go to the table, you get to know the price. For today, obviously, I mean, as you can see, there the people there with the jersey. My MD was here. The First Lady had the jersey on. Their jerseys on display too. If you want to stop people from scoring, you could get that one. That's the goalkeeper jersey. Stop people from scoring, get the goalkeeper jersey. If you want to be an infield player, you could get any of the white or blue jerseys. All right. I'd also like to mention that this program is being broadcast live on SLBC TV, AYV TV, and our brother Susbit is somewhere up there. He followed the national team right through. He was in Guinea too. Thank you very much. Susbit is somewhere up there. We're acknowledging you. And the SLFA Facebook page is also broadcasting this program. We're getting ready for a presentation of a package which His Excellency is going to launch. But obviously, before launching the package, you would like to know what is contained in the package and would like to have a walkthrough so you know the processes and steps involved in getting the package that will take you to the Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon next year. And to do that for us, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Mr. Mahmoud Idris from the consulting firm working with the SLFA to put this together. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome Mahmoud Idris. This one. Mike, God bless.
1, 2. Thank you, JK. So, Your Excellency, First Lady, Honorable Ministers, Members of Parliament, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep this brief. I'm here to talk about the supporters tour package that will soon be launched by His Excellency the President. When I first got the brief from my brother Daddy, he said, I basically asked him, what do you want to achieve with all of this thing we want to do? And he said to me, I want full up stand. So that was the exact moment he said to me, I want for full up stand. He says, President plan for spend, but come on in this game, I don't want for go now 20 or 30 man then a stand. So we want for full up the stand. So today is about this. We're here to talk about how we full up the stand. And that's really what the package store is about. Let me help you out with this one. Sure. All right. Okay, so he said one for full up stand. So we're here to talk about how we get for full up the stand. Going to Cameroon involves a lot of logistics, It involves traveling, it involves accommodation, but more importantly, in a country that has some form of civil conflict, security is very important and many other things. So today we're talking about what arrangements have been put in place so that Sierra Leoneans who want to support and who are going to heed the call that the president of the FA and the First Lady have made, how do they get to do it? If the technology doesn't work, I'll just draw you to a website and we can go there and get all the information. So forget that. So there are 5 packages that we have put together. For those of us who will remember to go to AFCON, as in AFCON, .slsportsplus.com. All of this information will be posted via Africell, Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, the SLFA Facebook page. It involves a lot of things. First of all, there's going to be airline tickets. The SLFA has succeeded in negotiating the best prices possible on airlines. So we will challenge anyone to say you can't get a better deal as far as airline tickets are concerned. Accommodations, the president has said he wants a minimum of 350 Leone Stars supporters through this package. So we have 350 hotel rooms booked and locked in Cameroon. We have land, sea transport arranged. We have special security arrangements. We have gone through emergency response drills for contingencies should there be incidents of security. We have been able to locate points of convergence where you can go and you will be mobilized in case. We are not hoping for anything, but we have gone through the necessary drills to bring together Sierra Leoneans for possible evacuation if there is an incident. So everybody who subscribes to this package is going to get a special ID card, which you can use to identify. So the point the president was making is simple. When we go to Cameroon, if you don't produce that ID card, then it is not the FA's responsibility to ensure you are safe, secure, and brought back home if there is an incident. So it is in everybody's interest to make sure that it's working. We have also gone ahead to establish a very simple web portal where you can go, register, which we will use to give you your ID card, but then you will see a lot of items that have been prepared so you can go ahead and customize the package you want, and the price will be there. We have also, through the partnerships with SLCD and AfriCell, enabled a situation where you will open your own AFCON 22 account. And today, if now 100,000 you get through AfriMoney or through your commercial bank, you can put that in your account and keep building your account until such a time when you can pay for the package. So you don't need to have the money upfront. You only need to put money aside until the closing date arrives. But even if we have a situation where you not get all the money, Commercial Bank and Commerce Mortgage Bank are the two banks that have agreed to provide consumer loans for those of us who are really desperate to go. So they will be financing up to 40% of the cost of your package if by the time you need for pay, you not get the full amount yet. So a lot of things have been put in place. We will continue to publish the web information. There will be a number. I think the number is published in one of the websites. We have a whole customer service team that have been put in place to answer your questions, to help you register on the portal, get an account, show you how to credit your account, how to pay, how to apply for a loan, etc., etc. So a lot of thinking has gone into planning for AFCON 22. I will encourage us all to take advantage of the opportunity that has been created. I know in Sierra Leone, everybody just likes to do things the way they like to do it, just to prove a point that we can be rebellious. But in this case, I will urge us to play by the rules of the game because it will be in our interest. On that note, I think I'd like to stop here and encourage us all to support the boys and be a part of something historic that is about to happen. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you, Mahmoud. Now, we will be putting out a lot of communication, so you'll see exactly what this package contains. The guys are still trying to ensure they get the computer boomed on screen for a clear presentation. That done, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, who is tonight going to complete what he started. And of course, he is known as the Mr. Talk and Do President. He said he would take the national team to the Africa Cup of Nations. And yes, he did. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency.
Madam First Lady, ministers, deputy ministers, members of parliament, SLAFA, Leone Stars, with veterans of Leone Stars who are here today and around the world, I say good evening to you. We continue to celebrate our darling Leone Stars for a great performance, for making us proud. And we hope and pray that they are going to make us even more proud. We were lost in the wilderness as far as football was concerned. But today, we are beginning to come back. We are beginning to find a way to register Sierra Leone again on a map of football. And before anybody wonders whether we care about other sports, let me say an emphatic yes. We care about other sporting disciplines. Volleyball, basketball, judo, In fact, when I grow up, I want to be a sprinter. As a matter of fact. So that I can dash across 100 meters in a 9.5. But today we are here to celebrate Leone Stars. Leone Stars, we are going to be looking up to you. The whole nation, and as has already been alluded to, of all things in this country, football unites us as a nation. And I enjoy football. I enjoy the glory. When you won in Guinea, I had celebrated before you came in. My motorcade could not get home until 9 or 10 o'clock that night because it was like I actually scored the goal. They rushed at me at State House and they could not release me until I got home. So I also enjoyed the glory. And I know if you go and get us that trophy, I think I will have to hide for some days because they will just tear me to pieces with joy. But truly speaking, we are not just going to participate. Leone Stars, we are going to bring the trophy. Don't doubt yourself. We are a great nation. We are a small nation, but we can do great things. We've done that in the past, and we can do it. All it takes is determination, discipline, and the motivation to make your nation proud of you again. We want to be proud. We have started getting out of where we were, the past that was full of horror stories, the wars, Ebola, the mudslide, the bad things. The present and the future is going to be optimistic. No more pessimism. We are and we can do it. So I'm here still celebrating as we launch our supporters tour. And on this occasion, I want to say a big thank you to the 94-96 squad. The old bones who made us proud are here. It's been a long time. I've not seen a lot of you. I'm very proud of you. And I hope you will give the motivation, the support necessary from the back to our young lads who are at the forefront today. They say Pikin sabi run, but no sabi hide. Teach them some of the skills, but some of your skills are now outdated. So don't teach them those ones. But be there with them. They need that moral support to be able to do great things. And for our technical team, we also implore you to do the utmost you can to make sure that our boys are in good shape. We need them to be in good shape. SLAFA, I say thank you for coming together peacefully and presenting a forum, a platform where we can actually work together to make sporting beautiful again in this country. Let the days of quarrels and fighting be a thing of the past. So today, we have invested in sports, in football in particular. And I do so because in my DNA, there is some sporting element. I love it. I enjoy it. But above all, as the leader of this country, I love the things that unite we as Sierra Leoneans. You know, when you won in Guinea, the first people who shouted, maybe APC office, Madabiu, Madabiu. Everybody say no, down they know to that side, that voice they come out. They forget. So we want to be united, and you can cause us to be united. The harmony, we cannot develop as a nation. There is no need to keep grudges. And all of you, the supporters, aside from the players, the technical team, and all of those who are going to go, you are going to be ambassadors of this country. We are no strangers in Cameroon. Once upon a time, they used to get their education from here, most of them. But we want to be a special nation, and we are striving towards that. So when you go out there, behave as somebody coming from a rules-based country where the rule of law is supreme. Behavior. Not so? No cost, not for the under. Where you go, if you go by air, left you cost na lungi, cost bag with the pull and you put all your cost with your left arm. That way, let's go and celebrate, let's go and support, let's go and see the beauty of football. So ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot to be said and a lot has been said already, but I just want to spur us all to support the Leone Stars. And let's support even some of the supporters who are going. Some of the supporters need support. So I'm going to launch that too. Those who are supporting the supporters store, we have to be in Cameroon as a small, proud nation. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want for you this opportunity now for launch formally the Leone Stars African Cup of Nations supporters tour to Cameroon. But before I go, I was expecting the private sector in this country to be here in the numbers. Thank you to the few who are here. But you cannot be free riders wherever you are. Our nation needs your support. The team needs your support. Don't make money here and take everything away. So if they don't come, maybe we need to invite them. Not a commercial bank no more than a saloon. Not a officer no more than a saloon. This is not fair. Let's share in the glory, let's share in the responsibility. So, I go on for make sure say, Mr. President, we got a list. This time around, Mr. Sef the leader big day. Because some causes are worthy. And this is one. If I go for Manjalaji, for make Leone Star win, and for make we supporters then go, and the young supporters then go, then I'll be a happy beggar. So maybe we'll talk about that so that we get those who are hiding and not coming out. Let them come out of the bush. On that note, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. His Excellency, sir, there is one more. We apologize. There is one more task you need to perform. There was a decisive penalty scored in Guinea that took us to the Africa Cup of Nations 2021. You have also qualified us twice to the Africa Cup of Nations. So we want you to score a hat-trick of qualifications tonight. And also, that's the spot, sir. That's the spot, sir, Mr. President. No, you have to take it to the penalty spot, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please leave. Ladies and gentlemen, no. His Excellency is going. Goal! And he scores. His Excellency the President completing his hat-trick tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, qualifying Leone Stars to the Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon next year. And before retiring to your seat, sir, would like to take the national anthem one more time before the President retires to his seat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, His Excellency. Thank you very much, Our Excellency the First Lady. Well, that's how we come to the end of. But first, before His Excellency would like to take his leave, ladies and gentlemen, or maybe interact, he's heading this way. Therefore, we kindly ask that you make way. Protocols will help in that regard. We ask that you make way. Thank you very much, sir, for coming and scoring a hat-trick of qualification, taking us to the Africa Cup of Nations again. Thank you very much to the First Lady, the Minister of Sports. Please make way, ladies and gentlemen. Invitees, guests, please do not leave. There's food enough for everyone. Please do not leave. There's food enough for everyone. Let's interact. Don't forget also the Leone Stars Jazzy Dende out here for sale. You can get them for 400,000 leons for today. Out of here, of course, price will be different, but get it from the table. They're out there on your left, and that's my right. You can get the Jazzy out there. His Excellency the President on his way now. I guess they talked to players of the 94-96 squad. Thank you very much to the guys behind the scene. Thank you very much. You have been watching a live broadcast on
When I go take you money and go, sell a young commercial band. If you don't look for better band, sell a young commercial band. If you don't look for better side, sell a young commercial band. When I go take you money and go, go ever say if I know. When I go take you money and go.